Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Glen Carlson. This is KPI Pro Tip number 46. I'm on the way back from Perth to Sydney. I've just been running some vision, commitment, action talks with the Hunger Project, something that I co-developed with Kathy Burke, who's the CEO of the Hunger Project. And in this little talk, I want to talk about this idea of quitting. Bronwyn asked a question around when is the time to shut your business down, to close your business down, and to essentially turn it off, quit, stop, give up, done. And I had a bit of a think about it because obviously quitting is put up there as a bad thing to do. You shouldn't quit, never quit, winners never quit, all this kind of stuff. And winners totally quit. They quit all the time. They quit things that they can't succeed at. And so Bronwyn, and for anyone else that's wrestling with this idea of when to stop kicking a dead horse, there's a few ways that I think about it. If I kind of reverse engineer this idea of success, I think an important element is enthusiasm. Another important element is the quality of work that you do. That is the degree to which you can remarkably solve problems for the market. But just because you have enthusiasm and just because you can solve great problems and do great work doesn't mean you'll be successful, right? It requires time and it requires determination. So, Bronwyn, what I'd encourage you to do is to, require a bit of self-awareness here, but to really look at, A, are you loving what you're doing? And B, are you able to truly deliver a remarkable outcome based on what the customer needs? So I think back to people that were dealing with 8-track or records or CDs even, or DVDs, that were making the best DVDs in the world, and the DVDs were amazing and they had all this data and they were getting more powerful and built with better products and cheaper and all this sort of stuff. But the moment stuff switched to pure digital cloud, doesn't matter how good the DVDs were, it wasn't a quality product compared to what the market wanted. And I think if someone who thought of themselves as successful and didn't quit the DVD making business once they saw everything moving to the cloud, that would be a bad idea. That would make them unsuccessful sticking with that thing once they knew that the train had come to its last stop. So enthusiasm, quality, time and determination. If you've got the enthusiasm for it, if you're producing great quality based on what the customer needs today, in this current market, not yesterday or the day before, but today, and things are moving faster than ever, if you've got those two things and you know you've got those two things, well, then it comes down to your ability to influence. Then it comes down to your pitch. Then it comes down to how much credibility you bring into the space. Do you have the right product mix to attract enough volume of market to make sure you've got enough people in your pipeline to convert? Do you have enough credibility through your profile? Are you partnering with the right people to give you the credibility and also the access and the distribution? In which case you've got to do those things. So if you've got the enthusiasm for it, if you're producing great work and then you quit, bad idea. It's time to focus on those 5 things. And just because people are saying no, that's time and distance. I mean, every successful person that has the enthusiasm and can produce the quality had to bang on hundreds of doors before the right ones opened and gave them that break. So that's where I'd be thinking about if you're thinking about quitting. If you're great at it and if you love it, never quit. It just takes time and determination to make it work. If you've lost those two, it's time to get out straight away and find that thing that not only lights you up, but you can do great work in regards to as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. I think that's my thoughts on that. So there you go, Glen Carlson, one man's opinion, my 2 cents on when to quit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's another KPI Pro Tip over and